The second thing though is let's get this posing thing out. Okay, how I do business and how you do business, just because you got taught by your grandpas of that a business had to roll a certain way, doesn't mean that you don't have a legitimate business. Now, I'm in Missouri and was wondering the legality, essentially posing as a business. Man, your mind's already wrong, but I'll keep reading. Specifically, a law firm with a DUI specialization. I've watched the trainings. I know there are certain businesses you need license for. I couldn't find anything on SBA.gov and other websites like that. Any advice? So listen, first of all, the question I'd have for you is a law firm a phone-driven business? Can people walk into a law firm? The answer is yes. So does it actually fit the criteria of what I put on the sheet as the parameters I want you looking for? The answer is no. It's not. It doesn't fit the parameters right off the bat, right? So one thing is important. The second thing though is let's get this posing thing out. Okay, how I do business and how you do business, just because you got taught by your grandpas of that a business had to roll a certain way, doesn't mean that you don't have a legitimate business. Now, in the law world, you have to have 51% ownership, okay, to own a law firm. Like, you have to have an attorney that has 51% ownership. The last time I checked, I could be wrong on this now, and I'm not your legal advice by any means, but to have a law business, you have to have 51% owned by an attorney, okay? And that's obviously a much more governed and looked after craft than, let's say, a pressure washer, right? So number one, I probably wouldn't go down that route, because I don't believe you can own a law firm business without being an attorney or having that majority ownership by an attorney. But let's be clear, if I want to put up fulsome pressure washing, okay, but I want to run my business in the way that I teach you guys to, which is, hey, I generate someone that's interested in pressure washing, and because I'm smarter than the average pressure washer, I'm going to hand that customer off to a guy that wants to go out there and bust his ass doing pressure washing. That does not make me posing as a business. That makes me smarter than everyone else that's in the pressure washing game, right? So let's make sure you guys understand that just because we do business a little bit differently and we're a lot smarter than the average moron running one of these small businesses breaking their ass, okay, and we can diversify over 100 different businesses if we so choose, we're not posing as anything. We're just choosing to outsource our work. Some people call these general contractors, right? They outsource the work, right? I have this staircase being built up the backside of my house right now. Guess who's not building it? The guy that I gave the check to. Guess who is building it? The guys that he hired and probably paid him a very small portion of what that check I gave him, right? So make sure we don't fall into the trap of believing some bullshit that you're posing as something. Yes, there's licensed trades. Yes, there's businesses that, don't fit the criteria of what we want to pull. But there's also thousands of niches and industries that we can go into and run businesses smarter, 2019-ish, than a lot of these old school morons are running their business, okay? So make sure you get that out of our vocabulary. It's a big tripping block. It's a big roadblock for a lot of people. Like, well, how can I own fulsome pressure washing, but I've never actually pressure washed? It's called being a business owner. That's what most business owners do, is they find someone else at a lower wage to do it for them. So we can sell those leads off. In fact, the guy I was just talking to, I said, listen, you're in the assisted living business. I said, listen, to me, that's like the hotel business. Once your rooms are full, I'm out of business generating you leads. He said, no. He goes, once you fill my rooms, he goes, I'm going to turn and sell the rest of the leads. So this guy's not even in the lead gen business, but he understands leads because he's a business owner. He goes, I'm going to sell your leads that you're getting me to my competitors because they got open doors because we just dominated them. I like where your head's at, man. So is he posing as a business? No, he's freaking referring it off and taking a sliver to deliver. Okay? Be smart. But the law thing, I wouldn't go down that route, and it doesn't fit the criteria. You can do the SEO for them, though.